How's it going, Dopamon fans? Today, Finland won the gold medal in hockey as they beat the Russian Olympic Committee 2-1 at the 2022 Olympics in Beijing. I want to give a special shout out to everybody that joined me for the live stream of this game. Over 12,000 people clicked through in all to join me watching Finland win gold. We're Dopamon, my best friend and I cover hockey news, analysis, trades, mock drafts, and scouting reports, and we've also been covering the Olympics, so if you haven't already, drop a like and subscribe, because even if the Olympics are over, there will always be more hockey to cover. So to start off, here were the lines for tonight. Ordinarily, these teams post their lineups on social media, but today Russia didn't have them in English, and Finland never created a picture. So much like my bronze medal recap, I'll be keeping the lines on the left here, courtesy of Flash Score. So to start this game, I thought the first 5 minutes were rather dead. Neither team came out with a lot of emotion or a lot of speed. It wasn't until the 7-minute mark when Hannes Bjorninen gets a high sticking penalty that inevitably, 18 seconds later, leads to the very first goal of the game. First goal for Mikhail Grigorenko in the entire tournament. This one on the power play, he had a lot of time at the top on the right wing at the top of the circle, walked down to the hash marks, lots of time, lots of space to corral the puck on a stick, and a wrist shot that can't miss. But despite scoring, this really woke both teams up. At this point, Finland with a much stronger forecheck, keeping Russia penned into their own zone, and they kept this up. At the 12:20 mark, Russia gets a penalty, Damir Shribzyanov cross-checking, and the whole 2 minutes of that power play, Finland had possession in the offensive zone. Tons of chances, tons of looks, but none of them get by goaltender Ivan Fedotov. And that's how the first period ends. To start the second, Finland really carried that energy through, getting lots of shots, lots of time in the offensive zone, and 3.5 minutes in, on a sort of easy, simple shot from the blue line, Ville Poka from Bjorninen and Otama just kind of tosses this puck from the blue line onto the net. Goaltender Ivan Fedotov doesn't see it, and it squeaks right by him. But after tying it up, that seemed to really wake up the Russians, who started to really get their legs under them and play their style of game. And I think the best evidence for that is 4 minutes later, when Kirill Semyonov gets a penalty, the ROC kills it off. In the first period, I mentioned earlier on this first power play for Finland, they spend all 2 minutes in the offensive zone. But on this power play for Finland, they don't get a single chance to set up. Every time they get into the zone, the Russians are there to deny their entry and just knock the puck away and send it down the ice. And the second half of the second period was all Team Russia. To start the third period, Finland came out wanting that same kind of energy that they carried through the first 30 minutes, and they got it. In the first 30 seconds, an incredible move by Marco Antila behind the opposing goaltender. He gets the puck to the defenseman, Otama, who gets the puck back to him, and Antila now with the puck drives to the high slot, gets a really good shot off, and Hannes Bjorninen, who's been all over this game, gets a tip in front. Ivan Fedotov, who doesn't really get to see it, goes right by him. 2-1 to put Finland up for the first time in this game, having a lead. And this goal, as we all know, will stand as the game winner. An incredible move. I gotta hand it to Marco Antila. All game he was playing amazing, and on this goal he really did a lot of hard work to earn this goal for his team. And after this goal, unlike in the second period where the goal again seemed to wake up Russia, this sort of seemed to kind of make the structure for both teams kind of fall apart, but also get a lot tighter. The game was a lot more chippy, a lot more random bounces in the neutral zone, but also a lot tighter checking. Neither team gave the other team a lot of space or offensive zone possession. Both teams were tight in front of their own goaltender, boxing out forwards, not giving any space in the slot. So despite there being, a lot of back and forth, there was no puck possession later. And to that credit, it's not until the very last minute of play that the Russians are able to even pull their goaltender, simply because they can't get the offensive zone pressure to ensure a shot the other way. Of course, that shot never comes. The score remains 2-1, and Finland wins gold at the 2022 Olympics in Beijing. That leaves the Russian Olympic Committee with silver, and a huge congratulations to Slovakia, who won bronze. If you haven't already, go check out my recap of the Slovakia-Sweden game we have on the channel. It was an incredible game. Slovakia absolutely deserves the bronze, and I can't wait to see their international hopes in the future. I do want to show you guys the shot chart from this match. For Finland, in the first period, outshooting Russians, a lot of shots coming from the slot, both high and low, looking for those juicy rebounds, while on the other side of the ice, the Russians not really having any pattern for their shots, not finding any consistency to their offensive game. In the second period, the ROC shooting this way now. Similarly, their shots are coming from everywhere from the perimeter, not so great, though coming the other way, the shots for Finland, while not necessarily in the slot, they're a lot closer, better shots. And in the third period, as the game really opens up for both teams, I feel, the ROC gets a little bit better shots in, the top here. They do get some juicy rebounds, and for Finland more so, right in the slot, they get the down low right in front of the goalie. They get the shots that they want, and of course, the goal, the tip-in goal happened right there in front of the net as well. That's where it was tipped. So thank you all so much for watching. Special congratulations to Finland for their gold. Of course, silver feels tough when you have to, hockey, when you lose to get silver, but Russia still has a lot to be proud of. And of course, for the bronze medal game, big congratulations to Slovakia, the underdog team. I don't think anybody had them going, to win a medal, and they did. So go check out that video of the recap video that we made on the channel if you haven't already. If you haven't seen the game and you wanna hear about it, we're Dopamon. My best friend and I talk hockey news, analysis, trade speculation, mock drafts, and scouting reports, and for the past few months we've been covering the Olympics. We did roster predictions, we covered the rosters as they were announced, we've done live streams, previews, and recaps for the games, and now it is all over. I want to thank everybody who's seen any of our videos, given us a thumbs up, and subscribed in that period. A huge thank you. It's been a crazy, wild ride. I feel like we still have a little bit of Olympic hockey content, maybe a sort of final summary, but this is it. The hockey is over, and I want to thank everybody who joined us. So until next time, peace.